You guys have any like super sweet like costumes to share? Like either your own or just ones you've seen? Like who's got the best costume pick to share right now? It's 10 p.m. bedtime. Going to steal the candy from children. He just missed a land. No. Did he keep a zero lander? No. Okay. He kept 4 going second. All right. It's another full control guy. Traveling alone in Eastern Europe and you're sick in your Airbnb? That doesn't sound fun. Is it? Okay. Let me help you. Checking on. I'm clicking on that grunt work. Let's see what it is. Got a boar. That's pretty crazy. That's not been photoshopped at all? Does it have the picture without it? I saw one. It was an amputee. She, or rather, a woman who had an amputation. Like she had a, like she's like, I think the title was like, "We amputees wait for Halloween because we get the best costumes" or something. And it looked horrifying. I'm like, nice. Could get, you know what? I started to attack and I just realized I have no desire to attack. Oh, he's tapping my rat for damage. All right, never mind. I'll attack. Okay. Let's draw a card. Nothing wrong with guilds drafting now. It's a lot of land we're drawing. I mean, I guess that means we're going to get Vigor Spores on curve. But we already had Vigor Spore on Worm curve before the last one. It did seem like a weird Sonic Assault. I mean, he might just want to utilize mana. If he's a very aggressive deck and thinks he can saturate his mana curve over and over again. Direct Current, my cat. I'm all for that. Alright, I can't get my worm out any faster now. Too bad. So it's just going to be play land and pass. Alright, but we're getting in with one for the burglar rat. Get in there, rat. Yeah, me too, Dash Assault. That one's hard for me too. That one, I like... Some of the language stuff gets to me sometimes. I'm like, intent's gotta matter. And so much of the language stuff is picky about, not about intent. It's not just about intent for them. Alright, just run out the Forager. Seems good by me. Forager doesn't die to the Crater Maker. Don't get to attack with Rat this turn, but this is better than doing nothing. Don't have a big graveyard yet. We heal for 1. Sweet, sweet healing. Where's my costume? Sorry, no costume. I did look around this morning for videos of jump scares. I was going to put one playing behind the green screen for me this today on chat. Or on stream, but I didn't find anything like that wasn't like on someone else's YouTube or something like that. I just wanted some like basic jump scares from behind me. I got 1 life out of it. Cost me 5 mana. I mean, I'm tempted to block, but I'm going to play a Vigor Spore Worm this turn. I don't think so. Or a Siege Worm, rather. Cover up. Sure, I had you on Mana Screwed, but you weren't Mana Screwed. Did you just shuffle his Direct Current into his deck? It's aggressive. Think I can get him to detonate his Crater Maker on my rat if I buff it with Vigor Spore Worm? I have 7 mana. I could run out the Beetle plus the Foragers. That seems better. Did he also reshuffle his other Jumpstart card? Like his Sonic Assault? So confused right now. I think you want to detonate on the beetle. It's pretty clear to me. Nope. It's holding another devious cover up for the foragers. Nope. Alright. Things happened. Don't know what happened. I think we might have a newer player over there. That's what I think might be happening. Sonic Assault on a rat on turn like 2. Shuffles his jumpstart cards back into his deck. Value. He redrew it. This rat has been Sonic assaulted twice. Rat is so confused. Poor rat. Oh, if he wants to do this, he wants to do it the other way around. He could have blocked. He could have taken 4 less damage by blocking the foragers and then sacrificing to kill the 2/2. Yeah, definitely a new player. Well, let's teach him. Let's teach him about Magic the hard way. Wonder how many lands he has in his deck. It's more than 40 cards, isn't it? He's got 4 in graveyard, 4 there, and then 4 there. So he's running. He's got running 12, right? So it's 43 cards. Okay. Uh-oh, you tapping the rat again? Just discarded a haster. I'm gonna play the Lurcher out. Take both attacks. You play him as bad? Yeah, because he could have. You can declare blockers, and then if the creature doesn't have trample, it's not going to do damage to your face because it's been blocked. And then you can sacrifice before damage is dealt to kill it. So he could have blocked my 4/4, not taken 4 damage, and still killed the 2/2, which was the deal, which was the trade he ended up making already. So he just took an extra 4 damage. That's why the play was bad. All right. Okay. That can't be real makeup. Alright. So playing against Is It over there. Game 1 was a win for us. Flooded a little bit, but my opponent only ever played a Crater Maker and then whatever else the fuck he was doing. So you're gonna get to go first. What are we putting in? What do we see? We saw some hasted creatures. It looks like it's trying to be a little bit aggressive. Some tap land, tapping stuff. Anything that seems relevant to us? 2/2 vigilant creatures might be good versus him. Are they better than Portcullis Vines? Maybe. Didn't see a lot to get a real sense of it. I'd rather late game draw a Portcullis Vine. Let's go 1-1. We'll see if this sideboard goes all the way with the Shieldmate. Yep. No, I'm not shitting on the guy. The guy just comes off as very new. Very new. And we should definitely, as... I want to keep my cat. Alright, it's better. Mulligan paid off. Kept a 2-lander. I think I'm just going to run out Harpooner. Bodies on the board for feeding both Reaper and Worm seems relevant. Haven't seen any flyers from him. Doesn't mean he's not running any, but we haven't seen him. About to get punished. Nope, that's a wall of mist. It's fine. Uh-oh. It's the mill plan. It's gonna mill a bunch of creatures into my graveyard. There's an argument for playing Lurcher this turn, despite this guy doing the mill plan. Nope, no argument. Fantastic. I'm very pleased with that. Okay, I didn't want to have to do it, but... Yeah, I like the Lurchers too. I like Lotless Giant as well, although he's very slow. It's just fun as Golgari. It's, I mean, all the deep graveyard cards are fun for for Golgari if you can get them going. I might post-combat kill the Wall of Mist. Still didn't draw a land. I don't really want to dump Rhizome Lurchers into this board, but we'll see. Just gonna bounce more of my stuff. Whisper Agent. Shit. More creatures? Damn. One more and we could have gotten a Necrotic Wound and saved my dude. So I can Lurcher here, I can Pitiless Gorgon here. The Lurcher's one short of challenging that. I kind of don't mind Pitiless Gorgon plus Deadweight and save the Necrotic Wound for after. So let's run this out first. This gives me the chance if I draw a land, I get a Siege Worm. If I don't, maybe I trade for something and then get to play a Rhizome Lurcher. Maybe he builds my graveyard higher for me. We'll see. Didn't draw land. Go 5/5. Looks good. Am I in danger of losing to this? No. Do I want a 5/5 that costs me 4 mana? Or like a 5/5 that costs me 7 mana? Well, when you put it that way. There's no way I shouldn't just attack him this turn, even if he taps something down. Alright. What does attack him? Oh my god. Okay. Is it a second Sonic Assault? Looks like it is. What is he even milling? Just lands? Pretty much. You'd hold? There aren't sweepers in blue-red. The only thing that I can see threatening me right now is something like he just stalls me long enough to mill me out. Even if he drops Niv right now, like the 5/5s trade nicely for it. So I don't think holding the Rhizome Lurcher makes any sense, because the only way I lose is over time him casting a bunch of spells and killing me. I've never had someone try to mill Golgari. It's nice because my lurchers weren't getting very big on their own. Gonna go to next match with this. Looks good. I think that mill card is not very good in limited either. There's two other better ones. The like, both from M19 were better. The Psychic Corrosion or whatever it was, where you just like sit there and every time you draw cards they get milled, and then Patient Rebuilding was actually absolutely nuts. So. Hey, Techno Shaman, is that you I was just playing? We were just chatting about you. Are you pretty new to the game, friend? Your name sounds really familiar. If it's not you, it's going to be slightly awkward, but fine. Not you. Alright. Yes! Portcullis-Vine. The dream continues. Kept a 3-lander going first. Opponent is confused. He's like, what just happened? Tech of the Ages? Ah, okay. Just a similar sounding name was the issue. Hey, let's build this graveyard up. Get in there, Beetle. Get in there. Boros not playing cards. Confusing, but exciting. One, two, three on curve. Fear the might. Alright. Not doing a lot over there. This is what happens to me when I play Boros. I never ever curve out. Poor guy. Like, compare this to the other Boroses. The 1, 2, 3, 2 drop, two more drops on 4 kind of plays. Like, I gotta say, that curve felt a lot worse for that guy. I mean, he had both his colors. I mean, was he screwed on something? Maybe. I don't know what his deck does. I'm going to assume that I want a Recluse versus him, and I'm going to assume I want a Pax Favor. I'm going to assume Golgari's Locket is too slow. I'm going to assume Portcullis-Vine is too slow. Anything else I would like versus him? Maybe a Shieldmate versus another one of those. Seems okay. Let's try that. He was, is it splashing white? That could have been true too. That would explain a lot. Alright, we'll definitely keep this. Yeah, we did make a lot of assumptions there. We might get burned for it too. Alright. I think Flower is fine as a mana replacement. I don't think it's fine as in a black green deck as a mana replacement. Like, the point of that is if you're ever stuck for land, you can cast Flower. If I'm stuck for green land, I can't cast Flower. A rat, a stray, and a beetle in 3 land. It's pretty great. That's Boros. What are you talking about, chat? Discard cards, Boros. Do it now. On the play, Boros. Before you get your third look. Are you going to have your lands? If you don't have your lands, you might have to discard an actual spell. Nice. Got an 8-drop out of him. It's not a Boros card. Oh god. It begins. The fuck do I deal with this thing? 4/3 first striker, huh? Alright, I'm on the chumpet for a while playing until I figure something out. Missed our land drop, right? We have... of course we have all the 6s in our deck together, sure. It's a good one. Looks like an answer. Good. Missed another land drops. He's missing land drops too, so I think we're just gonna call this a double mana screw. Attack. Did I miss an attack? I probably did miss an attack. Yeah, we could have gotten him for 1. Yep. Nice draw. Hey, Fisher. Fisher D. All right, we've got the late game locked up. There's no denying that. Opponent's still on 2 lands. How many do you think he has in his deck, chat? 4? Where's his 3rd land? We got friggin' Inception Horn over here. No! It's too late. It's too late. I'm just gonna run over the game now. We got 6 lands. Indrik will push the flying creature off the ledge and kill it. You know, that's where this falls apart. This should be... If this is what they want to try to sell to me, that the Indrik nuzzles people off ledges... then it should be kill target creature without flying. The fact it kills creatures with flying makes me think this Indrik is a little bit more sinister. Like, that's a corpse. He's disposing of a corpse right there. That's what that picture is. That's not pushing a sleeping guy off the side who doesn't fight back. No one gets pushed off the side of friggin' railings without fighting back. That's a corpse. We're onto it. The Indrik plan is a lie. The flavor art is to cover up a murder, and we're the first to figure it out. Deck went 5, so that's good. Not bad. We need to go look at that Indrik again. I don't believe here. Alright, let's take one more look here. Affectionate Indrik. That guy's not fighting back. When you fall backwards, your hands don't stay in front of you. You reach behind you to fall backwards. This is clearly a corpse. And what does the text say? The problem isn't in Indrik's enthusiasm, it's Ravnica's lack of guardrails. No. Nope. Who do you think he's in the employ of? Yeah, deck did better, but not still a particularly good deck. I think we got fairly lucky with that. Should we draft again, chat? He was surprised by the hug. It's not a hug when you push someone off the side of a cliff. That's definitely not a hug.